Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Em, and this would normally be my weekly wrap-up, but I am waist deep in my toxic trait of starting books instead of finishing them. So I haven't really finished anything this week. Okay, that's a lie. I finished 2 books, but I didn't like them very much and I don't really want to talk about them. So we're not gonna talk about it right now. So I'm currently about 50% of the way through 5 different books. I don't love this thing that I do, but it is what I do. And instead of reading today and maybe finishing one of those 5 books, we are instead going to go to the bookstore. You're gonna come with me, and we're gonna buy a book, and we're probably gonna order a book. And then we are also gonna go to Home Goods and check out the artificial leafy tree plant situation, because I feel like my living room needs more green stuff, and I cannot keep a plant alive to save my life. Okay, that's also a lie. I have one pothos that a friend gave me over a year ago that is still alive. And that's it. That's the only thing I can keep alive. But we have this corner that's kind of dark. I mean, my whole house is dark. This house does not get a lot of light. And it needs some green. And we're going to look at curtains because my dining room looks like the room that time forgot. It's the room I put the least amount of effort into making look pleasing to my eyes, and we're gonna change that. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna take y'all with me and be brave and film some vlog style B-roll stuff, and maybe we'll talk about what I'm reading, but maybe not. We might also talk about the books I bought, because I bought quite a few books this month, plus I was gifted a couple books by a friend. And yeah, I don't know, this is probably gonna be super random, but hopefully it'll also be a good time. Because I'm just trying to chase the sunlight today. There's not that much of it, sad to say. Okay, Home Goods was a little bit of a bust. I did not see like the tall leafy plant I had pictured in my mind did not exist in Home Goods. So the hunt will continue. But if you know of a place that sells nice looking artificial plants that don't cost like an arm and a leg, let me know. So now I'm home. I did have almost all of my current reads on audio as well. I was listening to this, How to Keep House While Drowning, while I was out and about. I am almost done. So I am probably going to go make myself a nice coffee and finish listening to this. And I am really liking it. I really like, Casey Davis does the audiobook. Here we go. Does the audiobook, and she has such a quiet, calming voice. I've really been enjoying this on audio. All right, and then since I bought 2 books, I thought I'd just wrap up this video by doing my book haul thus far in February. I have 3 books that I have purchased and 2 books that were sent to me by a friend, and I'll do the gifts first. So I have a really good friend who lives far away, and every Valentine's Day we do a book exchange. I think this is our 3rd year doing it. or our 4th. I can't remember, but we've been doing it for a while. And we send each other a list of books to pick from so that we don't accidentally get something that the other has already read. She sent me one book off my list and then a book from her library that she wanted me to have. That was one of my 5-star reads from last year. And that one is Battle Royal by Lucy Parker. I have been saying Battle Royale since I read it. I think it was like 3 weeks ago where I figured out that it's royal, not royale. Anyways, this is a true rom-com. Not like those fake rom-coms where the publisher slaps an illustrated cover on it and then tries to tell you it's going to be funny, but actually it's super serious and heavy. This is actually funny. Lucy Parker is very, very good at being funny, and I love her for it. And this has a baking competition. It has rival bakers. It has a royal wedding. It's got a lot of stuff going on, and it's got the best bakery with a bar in the basement that has ever existed, and I wish it was real because it sounds amazing. And I know the companion for this one comes out in the summer, and she also has the London Celebrity series, which is 5 books long. It's complete. I have one book from that series that I have yet to read because once I read it, I will have no more new Lucy Parker to read. So I keep putting it off, but I absolutely love Battle Royal, and I love that Paige sent it to me. And then the book she sent me that was from my list is The Unbroken by C.L. Clarke, which I read in December and loved so much, and I really wanted a copy for my shelves before book 2 comes out in March. And I'm not sure how to review this one, and this isn't really review time, this is book haul time. So anyways, so this is one of my favorite fantasy books. I'm so excited to finally own a copy because I know this is a series that I will reread regularly because I just loved the writing style. I loved the characters. I loved the world. It just, all of it is perfect for me. And then earlier this week when I was at the bookstore, all right, in my defense, not that I need to defend myself, but just, I don't need to defend myself. Never mind. I'm not even going to do that because I don't need to defend myself. In preparation for middle grade March, which I'm so excited about, I picked up The Extraordinary Adventures of Alice Tonks by Emily Kenny. This is a debut. It came out on Tuesday. We have an autistic main character. We have an autistic writer or author. So we have a boarding school. We have talking animals. That's all I know. That's really all I need to know. And I am so excited. I think this cover, I mean, I really bought it based on cover. I think this cover is so stinking cute. And I'm super excited to put it on my TBR for middle grade March, which I need to start putting together. But I had such a good middle grade March last year. I don't know if I can top last year's because last year's was pretty spectacular, but I'm definitely up for the challenge of having an equally good middle grade March this year. And then as you saw in the earlier clip at the bookstore, this is not the book I went for, but this is a book that I've been thinking about picking up for a while and just decided to go for it. It's called Ejaculate Responsibly, A Whole New Way to Think About Abortion by Gabrielle Blair. And I think this book was born from a Twitter thread, and I've seen great things about it. My friend Dakota, who is on Instagram, she read it and had really high praise for it. And it's nice and short. So I'm gonna read it. And then the book that I went for is World Running Down by Al Hess. This is pitched as a cozy sci-fi dystopian end of the world. Anyways, I don't know. It's from Angry Robot Books, who I really like. They say that this should be filed under Finding Your Way, Everybody Hurts, Body Bound, and City Dreams. And I think if you want a delightful time, go check out Al Hess's website, because the way he has organized his different books on his website is really delightful. Really delightful. Yeah, so that is my little book haul. As far as do we need to do what I'm currently reading? I mean, because nothing's really changed. I showed you How to Keep House While Drowning. I'm still reading Murderbot. No, this isn't Murderbot. I'm still reading Gideon, super slow. Actually, I haven't read it in a couple of days because it's just not a high priority. This is going to be a very slow reread. I'm still reading Astoria, but I'm now at the 50% mark, 52% mark. I'm almost at where the pictures are. That white strip is pictures. How's that for a judging where I am in the book? I really impulsively decided to reread Murderbot last night. Well, I was planning to read it ever since the new book was announced from Tor. I thought it would be fun to read one Murderbot every month, and then by the time I'm done, it will almost be time for the new book to come out. My decision to start it last night specifically was very impulsive. I'm already about 50% of the way through. That's kind of the theme, is I'm 50% of the way through 5 books, and instead of just like knuckling down and finishing one of them, I just started another one. And then I'm 50% of the way through The Broken Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin, but that's in the other room. I don't know if you can hear that. The cat's right there, and she's grooming herself. So if you hear weird noises, it's the cat. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it today. Kind of a short and sweet little video with some vlog footage. I'm kind of disappointed in Home Goods that I didn't see a plant that I liked. The only thing I ended up getting was I got new pillows for 2 of my kids because their pillows were getting real flat. And I felt bad that they didn't have like a comfier pillow to lay on at night. So yeah, not super exciting. But I'm gonna go eat some food. I'm gonna drink some coffee. I'm gonna enjoy this little bit of sunshine we're finally getting. And tonight is pizza and movie night at my house. And I don't know what we're gonna watch yet. We've been kind of going on like a Miyazaki kick. We watched Howl's Moving Castle a couple weeks ago, and then we got My Neighbor Totoro from the library, and we watched that a couple times. And I just picked up Castle in the Sky, which I haven't seen in so long. I don't even remember what happens in that one. So we might watch that, or I don't know. My 2 oldest are in a drama club at their school, and they are going to be doing Disney's Lion King for their school musical. So their homework is to watch The Lion King this weekend. But I don't actually like The Lion King, so I don't want to watch it tonight. But we'll see how convincing I am with the alternatives. Anyways, I thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, I know all of our time is so valuable and finite, and I really appreciate that you choose to spend any of it with me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, your weekend, your week, your night. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.